Well, while I'm stuck on the interstate to go to the doctor, we're back home from our trip, as you've seen. Stuck on the interstate again. I had to call the doctor and tell him I'm running late. And she told me, yeah, there was a wreck up ahead. I hope whoever's in it's all right. And the sun's bright. It's 59 degrees. But I did a little video and coming home, I really hadn't intended on picking up the camera. And then you'll see what we seen. And it got me to talking and stuff, and get to see a little sights of North Carolina. Don't believe I did any recording once we got into Tennessee, but we had a great time. We haven't seen Jan. Can't remember if no, I don't think we went back in September. I don't think we went. I don't know. I have to look back on my videos and stuff, because we meet up normally like in Pigeon Forge, or normally in Pigeon Forge or somewhere else and visit. This was a visit just mainly to spend time with her and check on her, because her and Randy both have some health issues that they're dealing with. And so the one thing I'm asking for everybody to do is pray for both of them. I am. And if any of y'all out there know friends that you haven't seen in a while, which I still have some, maybe make a point to check on them. I'm neglectful of that too. We let life take over. We let our own illnesses take over. But it can make a difference. It put a smile on my face. Everybody seemed to have a good time. We'd sit around and eat, which you've seen none of that. We had some good food. Eli was here. He could tell me one of the restaurants, me and Jan had some of the best chicken livers at that restaurant. They were so good. And the cornbread, she recommended the cornbread. Oh, it was so good. And so much of it, it was 2 or 3 meals. I'm sorry about the sun. Driving right into it. What else? Oh, and Holly, her daughter, and her fiance, and the barbecue ribs and the prime rib. Oh, yeah. We had good food, along with our junk food that we normally would have. But I just thought I'd do a quick, what do you call it? I can't think this morning. Synopsis. Is that the word? Synopsis? Do a quick recap of our trip. We spent 2 nights. We really actually just had one full day. And that was Sunday. So I got up and went with Jan to church. And then we went out to eat, and then the kids went swimming, and then we got back together again with her and Randy and Kaylin. And I was so full from lunch, I couldn't hardly eat anything. We mainly just said it was for coffee and to sit around and just have a good time, and that's what we did. So, I gotta get a doctor visit over with. Still can't get my blood pressure under control. I think she's going to have to do something different. It's been a long time since I've had these kind of issues. And like I said, it started in October when I got sick with the you-know-what. Got better. I actually got it back under control after I got... It took a few weeks, after being sick. But then we were trying something else, and I think that's what did it. I don't give medical advice, so I don't want to tell you any of that stuff. I just know what I know. Don't know what else I'm going to do after this. I was going to bake a cake last night. I had a certain cake in mind, and one of the main ingredients I needed for it, because the ingredient was in the name of the cake, it got ate. So I guess while I'm out today, I'll get some more, and hopefully I'll get the cake made before it gets ate. Gotta get some more feed for the critters. I think everybody's happy we're home. Took a chill day yesterday. Did nothing. Nothing at all. Late for my appointment. But I did call them. Hopefully they'll still see me. I'll get back with you. Now that I'm out of the sun, I'm going to leave you. Just one of them mornings. Tried calling Omi, and the reception here, when I tried calling her, just wouldn't let me get out. Then I finally got a hold of Michelle, and it cut us off. And I'm out here in civilization. Got all these trucks. Got one pulled over. But we'll see what the doctor says. Following these cars so I can get off the exit. I gotta get to the doctor. The wreck evidently is beyond the exit. I see some emergency personnel. So I'm gonna get off of here and get there. From what I can see, it was an 18-wheeler, and they having it on a tow truck, and I seen some debris on the interstate. It was past my exit, so I couldn't really show you all up close. I just, like I said, hope everybody's all right. My doctor's not far off the exit, thank goodness. I'm back home. Aren't I, Lexi? She won't hardly leave me since I got back home. Yeah, they had to increase some of my medication just because we're trying to get it leveled out, so I'm out of the doctor. I had to do some running. I was going to attach my going home video to this one, but I think I'll just finish telling you what I did. Like you even want to know. My hair's a wreck today. I did wash it, but it's getting so thin. Getting so thin. I meant to ask my doctor about it, like she'd do anything. I may come on here sometime and yeah, I may come on here sometime and it's going to be all short again. Jan was telling me when I seen her over the weekend, she liked my spiky hair, because when she met me almost 3 years ago, I had spiky hair. Short, spiky. And I'll see if I can find that picture. Yeah. Of the first time we met. 3 years ago, almost. Less than a month, yeah. We would be friends whether I did YouTube or not. And if she did YouTube or not, we'd still be friends. We met through YouTube, yes. But YouTube is not what connects us, no. We're sisters from another mother. And if you ask her, she'd tell you the same. And Mama claims her. Omi claims her, so that's good. I got a glare from my front door. The sun was out, but it acts like it's trying to rain again, so I don't know. Anyway, I left the doctor. She had to call in a prescription. And as I was telling you in the beginning of this video, we need to stay connected with people. And I have been so neglectful. Things happen and health happens, and I've been trying to reconnect. So I placed a pickup order at Rural King this time. It's a little bit farther from home, but I had a purpose for it. A friend of mine, good friend of mine that I've not seen in forever or talked to forever. She still does, I don't anymore, had a mail route on the road I was going on to get to Rural King, and I decided I was going to track her down. Come to find out, her number had changed by one number. That's why I couldn't get a hold of her. And she'd been trying to get a hold of me, but since I keep this phone, which has a different number on it most of the time on because I video, she couldn't get a hold of me. Well, it's like it was meant to be today, because I was going down the freeway, and I thought, well, I'll turn right here because I figured she'd be in that area. I didn't have to look far. I was going down the interstate, and there was her car with her flashing light. I pulled behind her. She didn't know who it was. She just thought it's somebody waiting on her to get her mail. Let me see if I can do this. Get her mail. Will this work? To get her mail. And so anyway, I didn't want to blow at her because I didn't want to scare her. So I flashed my light. She said, when I finally chased her down, she said, well, I seen the lights flashing, but I didn't know why. We jumped out and we gave each other the biggest hug. It felt so good. People connect with others. We need it. We do. And no matter what we're going through, like I said before, I do this. How's this? Like I've said before, we're not the only ones. Everybody's going through something, and everybody needs a little cheering up. So we're going to make plans. Unfortunately, she's having to work 6 days a week right now because they've got a lot of people out at the post office. I'm not sure why. Being on the side of a road, you can't hold a lot of conversation. So we've decided we're going to get together and go out to eat and spend some time together. It'll probably have to be after she gets off work one day, because 6 days a week, and I know she's got to be exhausted. Hi, Sharon, if you're watching. I told her she's still on. Yeah, I can't tell you that because then, yeah, can't tell you that one because somebody might run with it. So after I left her, I decided Rural King didn't have time to get my order together yet, that I was going to go to, yep, I still got Christmas cards over here. I was going to go to Dollar Tree in Halls, Tennessee. It's in Knoxville. It's where my husband used to work. So you can expect a haul there. We are now $1.25. We are. I heard a cashier tell a lady, the canned goods, most of them are still $1. And when I went to I guess because I was telling somebody we went to Oklahoma. When we went to North Carolina, I bought something in that haul that was just $1. And I think they had like beanie weenies for 69 cents. But I didn't get any of that. One thing for a couple of items the same that were $1 a piece I did. So you'll be seeing a haul on that. You'll be seeing a haul from Halls. I got a haul from Halls, I do, because I found a few things. Not a whole lot, but I found a few things. And then I went to Rural King. I actually found a couple of things at Rural King, too. I'll show you those. How's that? We'll talk about that sometime, because I like Rural King. I did not go back in the garden section. I was trying to stay focused, but they still did not have my order ready. So I told him I was going to run through the store real fast, and by the time I come back through, he was ready to load me up. Real nice gentleman. Never go wrong at Rural King or Tractor Supply where I go. I always get help because I can't lift the 50-pound bags anymore. I used to, but I can't anymore. Then I was headed to... I'm just telling you about my day. You may not even want to hear about it. But then I was going to go to the... Sharon told me about a deli on the road that I was on that had meatloaf. And we were laughing about it because Kenny always liked getting meatloaf from the deli next to the post office on Wednesday. And we thought it was on Wednesday. We were laughing Meatloaf Wednesday. And I got started that way and thought, I'm so close to this other Dollar Tree. I need to go to it too because I don't know when I'll make it back this way. I stopped at a second Dollar Tree. I didn't even take a buggy through the store. Aren't you proud of me? Yay. Thought I was only going to have one item. I think I winded up. Can't really tell you now that it's $1.25. It was $6 and something, so I guess maybe 5 items plus tax. I'll have to look. I'll show you when the time comes. But I didn't take a buggy. I think that's the first time I've went through the Dollar Tree without a buggy. I was just curious. Our stores are still fairly well stocked. Walmart, well, we'll get to Walmart in a minute. Anyway, so I found an item I hadn't seen yet, and an item that I needed to replace because I ate the first one from North Carolina. It was good. It not nutritious, but it was good. So I got a couple more, so you'll see it in both piles, I'd say, because it's funny. I had to hide the empty bag. I did. I'd already gave the girls one, but Eli and I didn't. I just kept eating it till it was gone that night. It was good. But you'll see in the Dollar Tree haul. Like I said, not nutritious. What else? I left there and went to the deli. Wasn't Meatloaf Wednesday, but they had roast beef and gravy over potatoes and toast with Italian green beans with ham and onion seasoned and corn nuggets, which aren't my husband's favorite. And I thought it was corn. It was corn nuggets. So I went ahead and ordered it. I said, I'll go ahead and take it because I was wore out. And he said it was really good. So Sharon, if you're watching, meatloaf is on different days depending on who's working. But it's good. And she's right. As soon as I said Sharon sent me, they knew exactly who Sharon was. So from there, went to Walmart, got my medicine. I'll have a grocery haul. I finally bit the bullet, went into Walmart. As bad as I hate it too, I went. Because I kind of wanted to look around. I've not been in a while inside. So, and then I had to check myself out. My biggest grocery thing I've had in a while. They had one cashier checking people out. And the rest was self-checkout. And this lady and I were talking. We weren't trained to do this, and we're not getting paid to do this. Bless the little woman's heart that had to help me because I think I raised my hand like I was in school, you know. I had issues. One thing wouldn't ring up, I believe. I think I figured out finally how to do the produce because we had bananas on it. And I had the conveyor belt wouldn't move. And she said, oh, honey, that's blocking it. It's that little divider thing had moved over. And she said, as soon as you ring these up, it'll move. And she waited till it did, and it did. And then I headed home. We had to unload all the cold stuff. Kenny took the feed to the top of the hill for the animals. And now I'm fixing to go get Eli. So now you know how my day's gone. And it's just, TV says 3:58. promise you probably won't hear no more from me today, because once Eli comes home, Angie's going to take a nap as soon as he's fed. Because Papa's fed. As soon as I get Eli fed, Mama's going to bed. I'm wore out. Don't know what you're going to gain. I don't know. Y'all may done hang up. Y'all may not even got this far. But for the ones that did, thank you. I read your comments. I do. And for the one lady that she commented, she could not find cream cheese. I must have done a recipe with cream cheese, and she seen it and made a comment. We had all kinds of cream cheese at Walmart. The meat section looked, I did not see any. And I pretty much, even though I didn't go down all the grocery aisles because I didn't need a lot of the staple items, I needed more cold stuff. I did look. I didn't see many empty places. Plenty of meat. Prices have gone up since I've been in Walmart. But they had plenty of dairy. Yeah, I didn't really see any what I call empty places. So I think we're still pretty good on that. But I better hurry up. I got to get done so I can go get him. And then I'm going to bed. Thank y'all for watching and listening to me rattle. And I'm doing what I said I'm going to do. I'm reaching out to friends. Got another one I got to connect with too. I think we'll try to start having at least one day a month. Maybe all us girls get together and just have a good time. You know? And that way you're not spread so thin. Just get a time whenever. Because we all know each other except for... I don't think my friend Sherry knows my friends from up here. But she's like me. She likes everybody, so she'll be fine. Got to connect with her next. So I guess, sounds like the moral of my little talk today is we need to connect with people. It's been long enough. And I've got a little story to tell about Walmart with the little lady, but I'll tell that in my Walmart haul. I think I spent 15 minutes with her. We had a good time, too. It's what life's all about, isn't it? So until next time, I'll still show you the other, but not today. Until next time.